and of course, keeping you connected to elections. But we want to make sure that you're prepared and informed as we begin to deal with Tropical Storm Nicole. Bobby Deskins is here with us.
You know, we don't ever want to deal with it. I'm just glad we're not dealing with it on Election Day. We got to get one thing done and then another. It's offshore right now. It's 500 and almost 50 miles from Tampa. The tropical storm force winds go out almost 380 miles from the center, especially to the north and the east. Remember, this started as a non-tropical system, which meant the highest winds weren't around the center. They were out here because the high to the north, the low to the south. That's transitioning, but there's still quite a bit of wind here, and that's all blowing water towards the east coast. This is going to be more of a storm surge issue for them than anything else. You can see it kind of jogged to the north, went to the west, now a little bit towards the west-southwest. The less it goes south, the more it'll end up going north by the time it gets here. The Hurricane Center has a pretty good dip, and it brings it pretty close to us, right over northern Polk County, eastern Hernando, somewhere in that range. The center can actually go anywhere in this range. We're thinking it's probably here, maybe a little north of this line than anything else. But 65-mile-per-hour winds as it comes through here. Now, most of the wind will be on the north side of that. So northern Polk County, up into Orlando, up into Sumter County as well. But again, we're going to have some pretty decent winds here. Tropical storm force is what I'm thinking. And then it turns up the coast. Now, the watches and warnings, they go from basically up into South Carolina all the way down to about Key Largo right now. For us, we have the tropical storm watch here in the yellow. Hardee County, Highlands, Polk, that's a warning, tropical storm warning. The warning will likely get extended to at least Pasco, Hernando, and Citrus, if not Hillsborough as well. So here are the peak surges that we think. Now, initially, because the wind's going to blow out of the northeast, about 1 to 3 foot of water is going to drop out of the bay. We saw it in Irma, we saw it in Ian. It's not going to be as drastic as that. We do not have as much wind to do that, but it will drop. Then on the backside, Thursday afternoon and evening, the winds will turn around from the west, even the southwest, and that'll put about 1 to 3 feet up into the bay and about 2 to 4 foot up along the nature coast, especially up towards Citrus County area. That's not terrible. Some spots that normally flood anyways will be flooding. Now here's the forecast models. Look at this. This red line is the Hurricane Center forecast, center line. Look at how many of the models are to the north. They're on the far southern side of this. Let me show you through the model what I think is going to happen. This is 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. Passing showers through tonight, yeah, 1 or 2 of them. They're moving quickly, but we'll see several of those. Tomorrow, those will pick up in the afternoon. Still breezy out of the north-northeast. Tomorrow night, 8:30, look at the rain starting to fill in, especially Polk and Highlands County, Hardee, DeSoto. Tomorrow night, overnight, here come the rain bands, showers and storms pushing in, and that will continue to push this system to the north. Now, the Hurricane Center has it somewhere down here. Our model has it back up here towards Cape Canaveral. Either way, that's about a 50-mile wide eye if this happens. That's a big storm, but it's just not as strong. We're talking about 75-mile-per-hour winds or so with landfall. Then it moves off to the north and the west.